This is a Fiat Ducato motorhome, and I just finished putting on a kayak lifter onto the side of it. You can see the stainless steel hinges, which have got the springs and the cams inside it that make the thing actually operate. So I'm just taking some photos of it. It's remote controlled, and I have a little control unit here in my hand, so it's a radio control between here and the receiver inside, but there is also a manual switch inside, so if the battery went flat in the remote, you can still press a switch inside the vehicle and it will go up. So I'll now press the on button on here and it will go up. So this is not a particularly big kayak, it's only about 10-12 feet long, going up. You can see the first arms are hitting the van, the springs are now starting to load up, and those springs are used to make it come back off the van itself. And the reason it doesn't go flopping right across the side of those four springs are very, very strong, and will stop the micro switch, and it's stopped. I'll just show you on here. I can press that for up, nothing is happening because it's hit a micro switch and stopping. For it to come back down again, I press the out switch, and those springs on the hinges are so powerful that it will push that off. It's actually lifting the kayak up and off. Now up on top, which you can't see, there is a winch. It's about a 4,500 pound capacity winch. It's only a cheap 12 volt winch, and you can probably see the micro switch also sticking up there, and there are a couple of pads that the arms rest on when it's right to the top. So we'll put it back up again, just that last little bit. So it is very, very rigid when it's up there, it won't move. Now, the interesting thing about the way this is made are the cams. Now, so I'll bring this back down and I'll show you what actually happens with these cams, what's going on. So it's coming down, and you can see the arm that is touching the van is stationary at the moment. And I'm going to go in closer, that you'll see a cam come around. I'll put my finger on it. Just in here, there's a cam coming around. At that point, it's touching the cam, and you can see it starts to pull that lever away. Now, the reason that we've got that is for two particular points. One is that it needs, the spring is very, very powerful, and if you didn't have that that arm, it would just buckle the body, because these four springs on here, I'm struggling to load each one in. They're very, very powerful. So that there is pushing the vehicle back into there, pushing the load between the two arms back into there. There's very, very little load actually on the side of the van. The only load that's on the side of the van is actually the weight of the kayak, which is about 20 kilograms. Now, this arm here, that the rope from the winch is going around, is so that if you imagine that rope was coming straight down the side of the van, it would never ever pull it out. So it's a fulcrum point. It's to make the kayak pull outwards and around. It's to take the leverage out of it. All right, so once again, we'll push it back up again. And you'll just watch these cams. You can see this particular cam here, when that arm is vertical, it is stopping, and you can see the bottom cam coming away from the other one. And that is very, very critical in the design and manufacture of it. There are a couple of other cams, or stops I should say, in here that stop this arm that's loaded into the van here, stop it from turning, and I'll just point that out. There's a little pin sticking out from here, and there's another pin that is on this arm underneath here, if we can see it, down in there. So that pin there comes around and it hits on that pin there, and that is what stops this arm here at 90 degrees from the van. So it comes down to 90 degrees, a maximum, it will stop, and this other arm that the kayak's sitting on, it pulls that. When these two get at 90 degrees, it starts pulling it down. It can't pull it past the 90 degrees because that pin hits it. And these hinges are the guts of the whole thing. Now, they're all stainless steel. Springs and everything are stainless steel, but there's no stainless steel wearing on stainless steel. It is all on polyethylene bushes. Otherwise, if you had stainless to stainless, it would just seize up. Okay, so we'll pop it back up again, nice and easy. Whoop, going out, press the wrong button, going up. Just walk away from it so you can see how small that is when it's up on top of the van, and I'll put some still photos in as well to show you how small it actually is when it's up on the top. It fits very, very closely to miss the solar panels and the vents. They're only missing it by probably less than an inch where it goes up, so there's a lot of work involved in getting it correct. There's one other thing that needs to be noted. There is the winch attaches to a spring, and that spring moves probably about 5 to 10 millimeters after it's hit the micro switch, and there's a slight delay in the winch stopping. That spring takes up that small amount of movement. It wasn't there, and there's no give in the rope that's coming off the winch, it would tear something out of the van because the winch is very, very strong. Okay, so I hope that gives you some ideas of things that you can actually do. This particular one is coming back in a month or so's time, and we're actually going to mount an electric bike up there as well. So the two will go up out of the road. By putting the electric bike up there, there's no lifting involved, and also it's very safe from getting stolen and things like that. So that'll be modified in a month or so's time, and I'll put another video on to show that. Okay, hope you get some good ideas and have some fun trying to make some of these. Okay, bye.